Okay, home builders, I want to follow that roof line or that pitch, and I want to continue it somewhere down this wall. It's all at the end where the roll bar is on the tractor. That's about the height, or a little bit taller than that, was where the eave will be, or the support, the truss underneath, to clear that roll bar. And then the roof's above that a little bit, and then follows that pitched up to the wall. Well, that's going to wind up somewhere between the purlins. In this shot, you can see where the purlins are. That's where the bolts are, bolt heads are. And it'll be between where the plastic is and this one down here. This one down here is at 8 feet. The one above that is at roughly 14 feet. So I reckon it's going to wind up at 12 something. How do I join the roof to this wall if I don't go to a purlin? I'm trying to figure out materials and design the roof. You have to rely on some kind of charts. I don't have experience. These are giving a general application. I use double 2x10s along the bottom, a single 2x10 across the top because it's got every 3 feet spacing. Along the bottom, it's every 10 feet. On the rafters, I've used a single 2x8 that spans 15 feet, but I've got them spaced 36 inches apart. I think it's robust enough. I attempted to assemble the bottom doubled 2x10s on the ground because it's easier to work on, but I only used nails, and in lifting it like this, it actually came apart. I had to bolt them together later. I did another video on making these brackets and how I determined where to space them and what to use. There's a whole nother video dedicated to that, so I'll put that in the description. When building the roof, I used purlins that are made of 2x4s laid flat. Those are spaced at 3 feet. Each of those is strapped down to the 2x8s, and then the 2x8s themselves have crossed perforated strapping, and that is for keeping them from twisting. I did that twice along the length. Here's a shout out to my neighbor. He helped me for a couple of days to put up these 16-foot long sheets of corrugated metal. These are R-panel, and it would have been really hard to do it without help. The main driver for this veranda was for outside storage, things I just don't want to keep inside the shed, like the lawnmower in the background, the air compressor, it's noisy, the tractor, keep it out of the weather, and some other minor equipment. Also some bits of wood that I've had that I don't want to store outside. I made racks to hold those up. The blue piping that you saw in some of the other photos, that was actually for the air compressor. Here are shots of the completed veranda. This is the end wall. I've got flashing along the side edges as well as the leading edge, the bottom 2x10s, and on just a short little curtain here. Along the top edge, I've used a formed R panel, something that they provide at the company I got the sheet metal from, and it keeps the rain out. I've got this reflective bubble wrap on the end wall, and then underneath on the ceiling, I guess. And this really cuts down on the radiant heat from the sun. You get atmospheric temperature in here, but at least it's not like an oven with the sun. Here are some final fittings to rack the scrap bits of timber from my projects and such. I made these racks, which are very handy. Keeps everything out of the garage, keeps it out of the sun and the rain. And then this final shot is of the lights. This is by motion sensor only at the moment. I haven't put on a regular switch just yet.